welcome back to Mexico for the Ultronics Racing League round 14. Round 14, the Ultronics Racing League, sorry. As you can see from qualifying, we have gained a few drivers of the likes of FX7 and Danny. Right, Gio leads them around the formation lap. FX7 Danny quite a long way back here. But Darth Gamer in P, Danny in P4, the championship contenders. What can the likes of Gio, Loxy, Samuel Drake Lee had a great qualifying session up in P5. What can they all do here? Can they help one of the championship leaders out? We're about to find out. As Gio leads them on to the start-finish straight. Well, no one's on their grid slot yet. As we wait now for just FX7 Danny, so we can start the Grand Prix. As we go to 5 red lights for the Mexican Grand Prix, and it's lights out, and away we go as Gio gets a brilliant start, and Dolphins as Samuel Drake Lee now battling Danny. It's all the massive huddle going into turn 1 of drivers. Danny has lost significantly as Speed Boss up into P4. Danny down to P6 as he goes off wide, sorry. But Gio leads them away from Loxy, from Darth Gamer, from Speed Boss, from Samuel Drake Lee, from Danny, Easy Boy, Bad Joker, and that's Oak Penny going off and spinning, drops down to P12. There's still an extra 36 or 35 laps left in this race. As Danny had a horrendous getaway, so did Darth Gamer though, but Darth Gamer did not lose as many positions as Gio now leads them into the stadium section. All in all, quite a clean getaway from the drivers, showing that, well, they're starting to get used to, or they've got used to each other's racecraft now. As we can see, Danny C. Feathers and Samuel Drake Lee. As you can see up ahead, Danny C. Feathers getting spun by a collision with Samuel Drake Lee. F1 Speed Boss getting the first penalty of the day. And it's all going wrong for Danny C. Feathers here. It's Fajar and Bad Joker having a little scrap. Fajar tries to get the switchback on him. But there's Danny nudges Fajar. Fajar lagging all over the place. Done. No, Bad Joker is still in the lead here with Jonesy Boy and Danny both picking up time penalties. As Danny has it all to do here with Vilena weaving down his neck. Now, and just he's got a nice gap to Speed Boss. Up Samuel Drake Lee quite nicely for him. Samuel Drake hopes to get a good run. Speed Boss tries to break the toe, but it's a long straight. Drake Lee get closer to try overtake Speed Boss for P4. The American trying to defend every bit, but just takes every bit of curb. Overtakes FX7 Danny. Samuel Drake Lee trying to overtake Speed Boss, who is also lagging over the place. As Gio is still out in control on lap 3 here. With Bad Joker and Fajar having a Samuel Drake Lee now. Liking the. As we cut to the boys in the front 3, who have a 3-second gap to Speed Boss and Samuel Drake Lee here. There's his efforts of climbing up the order by getting past Bad Joker here, and Gio is just going to be a sitting duck here on this straight. Will Loxy get close enough? No, Lox has to back out. Samuel Drake Lee finally gets past F1 Speed Boss. Push onwards now. As Loxy and Gio are side by side, things get very close between those two. As Danny takes Pajaro 7, who tries to switch back, and Danny also goes for the oh no, wait, what? Darth Gamer picks up some time penalties and is now right behind Gio as Loxy seems to be putting away some quite amount. Oh, and Darth Gamer has overtaken Gio as Gio went a bit deep, right-hander. Oh, Darth Gamer spins and he's out! Darth Gamer's out of the race, the championship leader! Causes a safety car! And that's going to cause a big upset for Darth Gamer in his championship title hunt. That's going to be a Mexico. That's going to be massive for Danny C. Fedez and his title chances. Because if he overtakes for just, if he finishes 6th for no fastest lap, he'll be level with Darth Gamer. This is Danny's chance. Do a madness here. As we are now under safety car regulations. The first one of the race. So I don't know if drivers will be wanted or not. It's going to bunch up the field real good and bring FX7 Danny and Oak Penny back into this race. As many drivers are starting to pit now. Just the top 5 hit. As Vilena now takes the lead. He's on medium, so I assume FX7 Danny will probably also do the same. But will he get out in time for Loxy? We're going to find out. No, he will not. Loxy will keep his 2nd place. FX7 move up to P3 as Speed Boss and Jonesy Boy are going on the hards. Danny's gone on to another pair of softs. And it's a whole new race. As Vilena will lead another safety car. Done quite a few of these now in this league. Even though I believe he made his debut in Saudi Arabia wrong there. Safety coming in this lap, very. Well, Vanilla on my screen is all over the place. I have to switch off, well, that hurts viewers' eyes. Now, will take us off the line of Samuel Drake Lee, getting a very early jump on Gio, caught him napping a bit. Has Villeneuve been caught napping by Lock? God, that's terrifying, seeing that Alfa Romeo all over the place. Villeneuve has to yield. But many... Oh, it's all going off speed, both spinning, both going off. They're still both in front of Oak Penny down in P11. As Danny seems to get past Jones Boy, leaving all the space, trying not to get spun. Again. Now as Loxley begins to pull away in the lead Ferrari. But Venena is still sticking with him, but pulling away from FX7 Danny. As it's 3 wide now, what a shot that is. FX7 Danny loses out massively. That's a slam on the brakes, but Danny C. Fellers up to P3. This man could go on and win this race and take a maximum, an 18-point lead at the top of the standings, going into Brazil. We still got to get past Villeneuve and Roxy and survive 28 more laps. As Gio gets past F1 Speed Boss. And Oak Penny also gets past F1 Speed Bosses. As Oak Penny gets spun by Speed Boss, either Speed Boss or Gio. FX7 Danny's gone horrendously off as Loxley has left the session. He looks to have been disconnected, and that's not good for Ferraris as Villeneuve now retakes the lead, but thanks to Loxley's ghost blocking the corner, Danny is right up behind Villeneuve. Samuel Drake Lee now moves up into P3. The jar now all over the back of his AI as Loxley is drawing back. And Danny now takes the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix as Villeneuve at his home race has lost the lead. The Speed Boss now must have spun. FX7 Danny and Bad Joker are still having a good old scrap, a good old fashioned scrap as Loxley is back in the session, but he's dropped down to P5. As Fajar has retired from the session. Where's his car gone? Must have spun as a virtual safety car has been deployed. Now, driver left in the race is guaranteed points. Danny must be quite happy that a full safety car didn't get deployed. Well, Danny's on softs. So he's doing big. As many of the other drivers are on. Well, Oak Penny's also on softs. This Gio goes on to hards. He probably has, yes, Speed Boss has wing damage. As we await for the virtual safety car to come in. As it comes in right here, right now, as DRS, it's again as Samuel Drake Lee or back Villeneuve, or Villeneuve, just. As Danny leads, swoops that Mercedes through the S's. His teammate Loxley pretty much recreating what Fajar did earlier, but As he pushes Oak Penny wide, he's got to get out of the way. Holding up drivers is not the way to go. But Oak Penny does get past him for P7 though. And with ERS, Bad Joker gets past FX7 Danny again. These two having a great old scrap for P5. Loxy now pits. The Ferraris having a terrible weekend here. Speed Boss. Loxy will probably drop down to P10. That crash from Darth Gamer. Could that be the championship earning crash? Well, Samuel Drake Lee moves up into P2 against Velena. Oh, Danny has 16 time penalties. Oh, I did not realise that. Jesus. Ah, there's still this race is not long gone, sorry. As Velena now gets back his P2. Bad Joker now. Oh! It's Bad Joker and Jonesy Boy touch. Did Bad Joker move over and hit Jonesy Boy? Did he hit Bad Joker? We'll let the stewards decide that one. As they do make contact, and Jonesy Boy is out of this race. We're only on lap 12. 2 safety cars have been deployed. 3 retirees already. Danny now under a safety car. Well, everyone's on a safety car, but Danny with 5 lap old softs probably won't be pitting. As Oak Penny has a puncher, he will definitely be pitting. Oh no, Danny is pitting. Samuel Drake Lee stays out. FX7 Danny gets a 5-second time penalty. Oak Penny's gone horrendously off. Speed Boss gets a drive through. Now Oak Penny has to be quite careful here. He does the pit lane very well even with that puncher, but luckily for him, he's guaranteed points this race weekend unless... Well, no one's actually guaranteed because unless like disqualifications. Samuel Drake Lee now will lead the safety car. It's very close to it. Now we are back under. Samuel Drake does. Never mind, my game's I've lagged. Anyway, Samuel Lee takes us off the line with Bad Joker in P2, Danny C. Feathers in P3, Valena in P4, Gio in P5. That is your top 5 here of the line. Samuel Lee survives the first couple of corners in P1. Me now getting his chicane all mixed up, taking P2 here. With Bad Joker having to slot behind in P3. Home favourite is in battling for P3. I actually have no clue. Bloody hell, this is mad. Speed Boss and Oak Penny now having a battle. Oak Penny has to back out because Speed Boss is not going to leave any room. Samuel Drake Lee makes a terrible mistake, and Danny wants that first place really badly as both Oak Penny and FXM and Danny make mistakes now as Danny C. Feathers all over Samuel Drake Lee. Penny drops down as Speed Boss pits. Samuel Drake Lee doing everything he can. Danny C. Feathers just too quick and Danny moves up into P1. Valena now. All over the back of Samuel Drake Lee. Loxley making his way up through the field quite spectacularly. There's Gio all over the back of Bad Joker. After his pole position, wants to climb up the order some more. As Danny already has a 1.5 second lead over Samuel Drake Lee. Danny seems to be running over, but there's still 20 laps left. Danny sets the new fastest lap of the race. Now all over the back of Samuel Drake Lee, who has lost out by 2 seconds to Danny, who is on a roll in this race, is Danny C. Feathers. Gio gets past Bad Joker. Loxley trying to get past Bad Joker as well. Oh, they touch, but Loxley drifts the car around the corner and takes P5. Oak Penny now picks up some more penalties. Only 2 drivers have not got penalties, and that's Gio and Loxley. Valena now, does he have DRS? Yes, he does. He's going to breeze past Samuel Drake Lee on those soft tyres. Nothing Samuel could do there to defend. As Valena moves up into P2. Loxley though, not being able to get past Gio, who is defending like a lion on those hard tyres. That might be about to change here. As Loxley gets past Gio, no more defending like a lion there. You can't really though under DRS. It's too powerful. Loxley now. Only 8 tenths behind Sam Andre Lee. That gap out of the bag. Loxley and Danny are both really going for it here. We'll be right on board with Danny. As the front runners' ERS usages are all quite low. All of them up to Bad Joker are low. Now Notch doing everything he can to not lose out to Danny now leads us onto lap 20 here in Mexico. We have a battle for third for me between Loxley, Samuel Drake Lee and Gio. Haven't seen much of FX7 Danny in this race. He's not having the best of FX7. Gio now, side by side with Samuel Drake Lee. He has got the position. Yes, he moved to P4. Fun. Danny looks very comfortable out in front. Just controlling the pace. He's not really doing anything silly here. Trying to stay out in the lead. I believe Danny as fast as the fastest lap at 1:17.9. But the issue is, I think he's got to pit again. He's done 2 stops. Yeah, he's got to pit again. Loxley might not have to. Loxley might be the one that has to defend like a lion here. As he's very, very close to Villeneuve now. All over the back of him. What are the penalties? 6 with 3. Looks like Danny is still winning the race right now. Loxley needs to get past Villeneuve very, very shortly. Otherwise he's gonna be stuck behind. Taps Villeneuve as Loxley now takes P2 as Danny pits. Danny goes on to fresh mediums. He will be rapid out there compared to the rest of them. But really, how many drivers really fall back behind? He drops that down to P8, does Danny. It shows how close the grid is, how close the race is, sorry. As Loxley goes into P1, Gio into P2. While we're watching that pit stop, Gio moves up positions as Danny now all over the back of Oak Penny here. Danny sends one down the inside of not leaving any room. The Speed Boss is not having a good race here. Down in P9, still going to get points so far though, but Danny moves up into P7. He's going to come across his other Danny as well. Danny, FX7 Danny, sorry. Quite shortly. He still has like a 3-second gap to make. Yeah, 3.5 second gap, but I think he could be okay. Is Gio doing a one stop? Let me just check. No, Gio is not doing a one stop. There's Vilena and Samuel Drayton now both pit. And so does Oak Penny as well. Everyone is following Danny now, which brings him up 5. But do the front 3 have to pit, which is the main question. As Vilena though, losing his front wing and taking to the grass on his home race, he's gonna have to pit again. As Vilena now lets Oak Penny through respectively. As Gio now is all over the back of Loxley. And this is your battle for P1, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Danny C. Fedez will get into it soon. But so far... Oh, never mind, as Loxley pits. He will definitely come out behind Danny C. Fedez. Has the race win gone away from Loxley? He will come out, might be behind Samuel Drake Lee. We're about to find out. Samuel Drake Lee goes purple in sector 3. No, but Samuel Drake Lee does jump Bad Joker quite significantly as well. It's Gio now with second lead, but on old tyres compared to Danny, it's gonna be a goose chase here. For Danny C. Fedez. But can FX7 Danny park the bus for him? Will he just pit and get out of his way? Who knows? I don't think FX7 Danny will want to sacrifice his own race. He might have done that already by pitting later. It's done now. That's a good run at him, but not good enough as he's still behind the McLaren. Yes, FX7 Danny goes into the pits. Danny C. Fedez will take P2 as he has 10 seconds to gain on Gio, but he has DRS. Even though no cars are near him, it's because FX7 Danny gave him DRS. Does anyone... But no one can still get into the 1:17s though to take away the fastest lap. And Gio can't pit. He can't. That pit window is gone. Because if he pits, then he falls behind them massively. Oh, Penny goes for a double dive bomb. That was never ever going to work. As he spins round. Hits Speed Boss once again. Unfortunately for him, that double dive bomb idea was never going to work as he spins again. Danny has pulled out a second on Gio on this lap. Ten laps to go here. Who's going to win this race? Comment down below. Who is going to win this race? Will it be Gio? Will it be Danny? Can it be anyone else? Loxy, Samuel Lee, bad joker. As Loxy goes purple, he can definitely get into the 117s. On those set of softs, actually. Help out Gio massively if he hunts down Danny in time. He's closer to Danny than Danny is to Gio as FX7. Speaking of Danny, FX7 Danny now has DRS on Speed Boss. Speed Boss really can't do anything to defend as FX7 Danny moves up into P6. This race has been blown wide open as FX7 Danny goes off very wide. Speed Boss starts coming back at him, but FX7 Danny shut the door. As Loxy now gains his first penalty of the race. Well, gets his first penalty, not really gains. But Danny does also have 6 seconds in time penalties. Do not forget that. If it comes to a final lap thing, Gio could win this race. As Loxy still improving out there on those soft tyres. As you can see, there's Loxy in the background. They're only 1 second behind. We've got 8 or 9, I believe it's 9 laps left actually. Well, someone else has taken fastest lap. I think that was Villen. Yes, it was a 16.9. Jesus. I'm sure the Mexican crowd will love that one. As Loxy has gained 7. Oh, I will wait to see when Loxy crosses the line how much he gains. He's gained nearly a whole second on Danny in 1 lap. And Danny's only gaining 6 tenths on Gio. Also, consider this as a championship. Not battle, but like closing in. Danny and Darth, I believe so far the point gap is 10 points. Danny could get, that would bring it to I believe 7 points. I might be wrong there. If I am, I do apologise. See, these were 2 seconds of Danny. These two, Gio starts lap 30. The gap now drops down. That is now within Dion. Gio must be loved. He's just gotta keep his car on the track and just hope that these two fight for long enough. As Loxy didn't have a great exit, still will get DRS. The Daniel exit coming out one of the final corners. There's Loxy here. Can Danny defend? As Loxy now goes to the outside and just breezes past Danny. Danny can't do anything with Loxy on the... Also might be not fresher tyre as well. Loxy goes into P. Loxy can still win this race as Oak Penny has to go wide. Geo now only 5.8. Oh, so confused. Loxy probably had hope as well that he could have been brought back in, but no, it's a 6-second gap now. As Valena overtakes Speed Boss, who draw flags. As Danny gets even more time penalties. There is a positive for Danny C. Feathers so far. He's going to gain a lot of... He's going to take the Drivers' Championship lead with only 3 races to go. Not much longer in this race now. And Gio, hang on to what would be his first ever race win in the Electronics Racing League. We're going to ride on board with Loxy, who we haven't seen in a while since he overtook Danny. And 3 laps to go, and the gap's only 2.7. Loxy could do a last lap overtake here for the race win. Unfortunately though for Evelena, the home hero, as it gets even worse for Evelena as he retires, as Speed Boss picks up a... I was just about to say he's the home hero and he's not had a great race. His race gets even worse as Speed Boss gets lapped. Evelena spun it in the middle of the road. Boss has a puncher, he's got to get that back to the pit. Anyway, back to the battle out in front. With 2 laps to go, the gap is 1.3. Can Loxy do it? Even though it's a double DNF, both Alphas will pick up points here. Retirement for Villeneuve Grand Prix. Nerves probably kicking in now for both Loxy and Gio. There's Danny now 6 seconds back on both of them. Bad Joker on the hunt for P4 still. Gio is going to start this final lap just about 1 second ahead. Actually, he's going to start it just under 1 second ahead actually. With no DRS advantage. Speed Boss and Oak Penny. As Loxy gets more time penalties, and so does Gio as well. I think I want to say their race ends here, but I'm not too sure. Nah, they've still got one more lap. Gio now is right behind. No, sorry, Loxy now is right behind Gio. This is gonna be something extraordinary, and the overtake is probably gonna come from down this straight here. We ride on board with Loxy, with DRS. Can he do it? Can he get the overtake? He sends it, but on Gio, and Gio retakes the lead here of the Mexican Grand Prix as we go around the castle section. The fireworks going off in the background, and Gio is going to win the Mexican Grand Prix and his first ever race in the Electronics Racing League. Loxy takes P2, Danny will take P2. And sorry, Danny will take P2 and take the lead of the driver's standing. Samuel Drake Lee, I think he will claim P5. Oh no, Bad Joker takes P3. Samuel Drake Lee will take P5. Oh. It turns out there was Loxy takes P2, Danny P3, Bad Joker P4. But what a race for Gio, winning his first ever Electronics Racing League race. I am shattered after that. Congrats to Gio for winning that race. Loxy will take P2 after the game had a glitch. Take P3. Bad Joker will take P4. Sam Drake Lee P5. And this is how the driver's standings looks like. And this is how the constructors looks like. Okay, thank you for watching the race this weekend here at Mexico. Join us next time for Brazil and hopefully for some more battles. Thank you. Goodbye.